Coming up next, it's a UFC light heavyweight division encounter. Well, we probably trot out the term well-rounded in modern-day mixed martial arts more than we should, but this fighter certainly fits the game.
Oh, 110%. He can do everything inside the octagon. Where he is most comfortable is inside of that 8-sided structure where most men are terrified of being. But for this gentleman, he only wants to be there. When you try to wrestle him, he's able to defend takedowns. If you dare stand and strike with him, he can knock you out. He's got all the tools necessary to become a UFC champion.
His first martial art, mixed martial arts, and that's not always the case. He believes that he should have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. Well, always exciting when this guy shows up on the fight card, Daniel. He is a true mixed martial artist. Not really any glaring weaknesses, at least, that he's put on film thus far.
He's the new breed of fighter. Those kids that start doing everything at 6 years old. They start wrestling, they start doing jiu-jitsu, they start to box. He's one of those guys that has every one of those skills, and he does them all at an A+ level. He's got tremendous cardio. He is the type of fighter that in a few years will just litter the UFC roster across the board.
And oftentimes his opponents will say he doesn't really do anything special, but he does everything at a plus level, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. Our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. Cannonier is 4 years his senior. He will have a 1-inch reach advantage. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 13 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Glendale, Arizona, USA, Jared the Killer Gorilla Cannonier. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 33 wins, 16 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Omaha, Nebraska. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Murgliata.
Dan Murgliata.
You ready?
All right, so here we go, round 1. I can barely hear myself think in this arena right now. 2 of the most dominant, well-rounded fighters in this division.
I mean, these guys are the best of all of mixed martial arts. They can do everything when they're locked inside of the octagon. I'm so excited to watch the highest level of MMA on display tonight.
Whoa! Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the gentleman. They got him.
These guys throwing early. A little single collar tie there.
You don't know when that leg kick's coming. Oh! He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
How good is this action about a minute in? I think I'm gassing out just watching this thing.
I'm exhausted trying to call all the strikes that these 2 men are throwing at each other. What a fun fight.
Yeah, hate to be the punch counter tonight.
Great punch landed with so much power.
Oh, outstanding placement as he lands the knee to the body. Again, the taller fighter making noise with a knee strike there.
Big kick land. What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
All right, so nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block a shot that's incoming.
Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You gotta like what you're seeing thus far.
I mean, the speed at which he throws is crazy. Good jab.
26 total strikes have landed for Jared Cannonier. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
He changes the angle, finds the right spot to land that punch to the head from the clinch.
Misses again with a right punch. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Oh, single collar tie here. And they separate. Going to the leg kick now, and it's there. Nice job by the Alaskan Jared Cannonier. Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on Beat Street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight.
Battling for hooks.
I mean, he's cutting them down the sides with these beautiful leg kicks.
Oh, a huge block there. Single collar tie now. Back to the leg kick now. That one's no good.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one up? Nice leg kick lands.
Oh, killer jab there from Jared Cannonier. Amazing to think where he would have been had he gotten an earlier start in MMA. He's only been at this for a few years and obviously has real... And now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you're in the night, that one landed right on the spot.
Oh, he might be out.
Both of these gentlemen are putting it on the line.
And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if there's more where that came from.
Boxing, boxing, boxing. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Keeping busy here in the clinch. Ooh. Timely defense there. Huge block for him. Oh!
Look at the force behind that leg kick.
Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs and in survival mode. Luckily, he made it to the end of that round.
This round, let's get on the bicycle.
Okay, round two, you ready? You ready?
All right, round two. Oh, trying to turn out the lights with that roundhouse kick, but just misses. Lands the right hand.
Can't take a huge connection
Got him there.
He needs to get on the bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh, effective strike there by Cannonier. Oh, the killer gorilla Jared Cannonier with that powerful right hand tonight. You gotta be careful not to eat too many more of those.
He made his debut as a heavyweight.
Right.
And now he's down at 185 pounds, just demolishes dudes. Jared Cannonier is a beast. He's a savage. And whoever gets in the octagon with him better know they got their hands full.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Cannonier's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Oh, he lands another Another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Just out of range with that strike. Oh, some of the best kicks you'll see right there, live and in color. Big right hook coming, it's blocked. Whiffs on that offering. 70 total strikes have landed for the Killer Gorilla, Jared Cannonier. Well, not the most efficient effort today. The numbers landing with 34% accuracy thus far against him. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, big left. 3 minutes now to go in round 2. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement, perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Missed with that right hand. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2. Defensively as he blocks the shot.
What a punch.
And both guys really... Huge right hand! Oh, and there it is. One of the best back takers in the sport. Took his back there. Now we'll see what he can do.
Now he's in imminent danger. Now he is in trouble because he will take his time. He will start to force him into making mistakes. He'll punch, punch, punch. The moment the guy starts worrying too much about the strikes, he will take his neck and try to find the submission victory.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Cannonier gets up, but the question is for how long. He looks wobbly. Well, they've made all the right reads here tonight, and there's another one. Beautiful read on the leg strike as he catches it and then returns fire with a punch of his own. So they have got the timing down here at this point of the fight. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
He jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock. And if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
There he is. He's moving to the finisher position. Now watch, he go parallel right next to his opponent. When it's time to finish, he has to go flat, chest to the mat. There it is.
Getting tighter. Wow. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in, and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Cannonier's lower jaw is just nasty at this point. Really swollen in that area now. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round. He is able to survive. We'll see if they can make.
He took that shot, and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
Striking is unbelievable. You're mixing it up perfectly. I love what you're doing.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press
aggressive. He's got to go chase that finish down now. Look at him whip his hips into that kick. Big leg kick land. Whoa! He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
Nice hammer fist. Back to his feet. Oh! He's out!
Oh! Woo! Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moments, you got to show up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 28 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Anthony Lionheart.
Oh, there he is after a huge knockout win tonight. You going to the after party or what?
I mean, I'm heading over there right now, John. I'm asking the producers, how soon can I get up? Because it's going to be a party over there. Not only because of the knockout, but that extra bonus check he's going to be carrying to the club tonight.
All right, coming up next, it's a middleweight matchup between Uriah Primetime Hall and Chris Weidman.
You ready?
All right, so here we are, Newark, New Jersey, the Prudential Center. You know, some people call this the armpit of America. I'm having a good time. I don't know.
It's a beautiful place and a beautiful arena. And the fans here are ready to explode the moment something exciting happens.
Opens with the left hand and lands flush. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the defense.
Well, his wrestling has been a great equalizer thus far in his UFC career and gets the single leg takedown.
And you know that it's his shot. It's his shot of choice. A single leg takedown, and he's securing it, and he's doing it and scoring it over and over again.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Weidman's back in full mount. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Oh, useful strike on the ground that was. Weidman's got his back now. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
He's going to try to attack Kimura here. Now he falls back into the finishing position.
Submission.
The moment he got the arm straight, he got the pressure with his hips to force his opponent to tap, and he wins the fight.
Let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That is a finish they will likely be talking about for some time. Big win, major statement made to the rest of this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 9 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Chris.
Well, what an incredible result here tonight as you see the winner there celebrating his victory by way of submission, and they put so much stock into finishing this fight. They felt like to really spin his career forward, they needed to not just win but get the finish, and they certainly got it tonight.
They got the finish. He's such a terrific grappler. Every time he's on his back, he looks for submissions over and over again. Eventually, he found one tonight and got the desired result.
Coming up next, it's a flyweight title fight between Valentina Shevchenko and Jessica Andrade.
Ready. You ready to fight?
All right, here we go. The UFC Women's Flyweight title is on the line. Pinpoint placement on the straight punch there. She's got an extended reach advantage in this one and made good use of it there. Oh, and she connects there, so the hands look good tonight.
Great time to land that punch.
If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space.
Beautifully timed and place kick there by Andrade. Oh, huge Superman punch.
That's a big strike right there. Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
Oh, the right hand is there for her. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Just out of range with that left hook.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
All right, so no surprise. Once again, we find ourselves here in this clinch situation. We'll see who can advance.
Who's going to be the person to dictate the pressure? Who's going to control the engagement from this 50-50 position?
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. High-level MMA defense there, able to avoid the punch. Nice job by Shevchenko.
Good punch.
Oh, nice right hand.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Valentina Bullet Shevchenko. fight goes forward.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad.
So she's holding on to her here, not doing too much, really just looking to recover. Oh, straight right.
Again, back into this position.
Lands flush with that right hand. Now she's got the Muay Thai from. Both fighters throwing heat now. Whoa! Under 2 minutes to go in the round. Oh, keeping busy here off of her back. Nice offense from the bottom. Looking for a guillotine.
Watch guillotine.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. Oh, what a beautiful transition by her there. She gains the side mount to counter the guillotine, and now she's trying to lock in on a Von Flue. Incredible. And there it is.
Oh, what a fight.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That is some opportunistic grappling right there, and nice finishing instincts as well. You see a lot of fighters get the dominant position, but aren't necessarily able to lock up the choke or force the tap. No problem with her as she gets one of the bigger wins of her UFC career. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there she is, the UFC Women's Flyweight Champion, and what a way to leave with the belt tonight. She gets it done by way of submission. You see the corner celebrating her teammates. That is a celebration that will continue deep into the night.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop this contest at 3 minutes, 39 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by submission, Valentina Shevchenko.
Well, man, is Valentina Shevchenko fun to watch when she is on, as she was here tonight. This is a fighter who has been mixing the martial arts for a long time now, way before it was in vogue. And, of course, the results speak for themselves. Congratulations to Valentina Shevchenko. Coming up next, a matchup for the UFC Women's Strawweight Division title.
You ready? You ready?
Right, here we are in the Brick City, Newark, New Jersey, inside Prudential Center. I can think of a lot of fighters that have had big moments inside these walls. Colby Covington, Anthony Rumble Johnson with a big knockout back in the day. We'll see who shines in front of this capacity crowd tonight.
This is a great arena, but my memory goes to the one time that a guy at the barbershop tried to give me a hairline. He painted me a full-on black hairline. Looking like this, I can't show up for fights looking like I'm 17 years old. So I washed it off and went and watched some fantastic fights.
That's a true story, by the way. The barber
really
who tried to Carlos Boozer you.
He tried to Boozer you, boy. It was picture day for DC.
Well, I hope the judges recognize that she's blocking the majority of these shots. She's doing a beautiful job, I think, defensively.
She's doing a great job defensively. Nice kick.
So both girls landing right out of the chute. All right, so 1 minute into the fight, we've got a full-on brawl here, DC. It's great for the fans, not necessarily for the gas tank if this thing goes much longer.
Not great for the gas tank and not good for the old noggin. You can't take so many upside the head. Somebody's going to sleep. Again, in the clip. Fantastic takedown.
This might just be a matter of time. remarkable to watch. All right, side control for her now. And you know how heavy she stays with all of that upper body strength. We'll see what she can do from here.
Well, she's got great upper body strength, and that's why she passes, because she doesn't necessarily feel she needs the legs to control her opponents on the ground. So she goes to side control and hopes that you give your back. That's
right.
why you see she has so many rear naked choke submissions.
I would never give you my back.
Don't give me that.
Oh, pretty good job there, posturing up and landing with the ground and pound. She has been very efficient in this situation tonight.
Very efficient and very accurate. Hats off to her.
All right, rubber guard for her now, so not a lot of fighters will go to this type of guard, and I would think that could pose some problems here for her opponent.
It would pose some problems because most people are not used to it. So what she needs to do is just remember, I'm not in grave danger just yet, but I cannot allow my opponent to get going and get working in a position that I don't see very often.
So 41 total strikes have landed for Weili Zhang. Back to her feet now. Good sign for her there. Attempts the front kick there. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. And they separate. Under 2 minutes now to go.
Beautiful kick.
Just misses with a left hook there. 90 seconds to go in round one.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Timing her shots nicely here tonight, DC.
She's doing a great job, but not only being active, she is so accurate. She's on point tonight.
Back and forth we go.
Nice straight punch.
Namajunas' lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. The right hand just misses. She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
See, there it is. She switched. What a wrestler. That was an amazing takedown.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Namajunas. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Well, Namajunas is back in full guard now. Get in a bad spot on the ground and you want to reverse it, that's what you need to do.
Masterclass in changing position, unreal to see.
All right, listen, you're looking great. You're winning this fight everywhere. This round, I want you to control the fight on the ground.
All right, no telestrator for the champ tonight, but that's okay. He'll still talk you through the replays. Body kicks for days, man.
I mean, body kicks for days, but I got to be honest, John. If we don't incorporate a telestrator into this game, this may be my only version of EA UFC.
All right, so the last 5 minutes were nothing if not dominant as we get to the next round here. And she told us on Thursday, I'm going to work the body, wear my opponent down. So far, so good.
So far, so good. She's done a great job of just staying the course.
Yeah.
You don't see the immediate return on body punching, but if you stay the course, if you wait, in the long term, it will pay itself out.
Oh, she lands a massive knee to the head. She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Powerful leg kick lands.
She blocked the punch. All right, so she finally gets the takedown here after many failed attempts. Obviously, she was not discouraged, stayed committed. Now she has the fight in her wheelhouse on the canvas. Let's see what she can do with it. Well, you gotta stay busy from the bottom position. Can't falter here. She's doing a nice job. Namajunas is back in half guard. How good is her movement here on the ground, right? Shades of Ray Borg, just transitioning so beautifully.
Yeah, she's so good at transitions and movement. Her ability is unmatched.
That's a nice job by her there to reverse the position on the ground.
She was in trouble. Now she is the one handing out the punishment. Great change of position very quickly.
Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you got to pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you got to be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damaging strikes. You've got to make sure you're on an elbow control, an underhook, and get back to your feet.
Well, pretty good effort so far, DC. 87 total strikes, which have landed for Weili Zhang. And connecting on a pretty good clip as well, 55%, the accuracy rate against Rose Namajunas. Oh, nice strike there to the body. She has worked the midsection to great effect here in this round. And they separate. Just a slip there. She's thrown right.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot.
Zhang's pass attempt denied. Ooh, how about that reversal by her there, champ?
That is a fantastic transition by this young lady. What a job. Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
2 minutes now to go in round 2. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Zhang Weili. Pretty impressive ground and pound display here, champ.
She's doing a great job of finding the right time.
Zhang's got the head. Let's see if she can finish off this guillotine attempt.
Oh, nice guillotine there. There it is.
Oh, how good is that as a guillotine counter? She gains the side mount here. And I hope Open St. Preux is watching. She might be able to get a Von Flue. And that will do it.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, really nice job by her there to execute the submission. Clearly she had an opening and she closed the show pretty effectively there. That is one of the bigger wins of her UFC career. So a dominant performance tonight for the UFC Women's Strawweight Champion of the World. Your winner by way of submission, and it is going to take a spectacular effort from another contender at 115 pounds to dethrone this talented champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 39 seconds of round number 2. For the winner by submission, and new UFC Strawweight Champion of the World, Rose Namajunas.
Well, there is a new UFC Women's Strawweight Champion. She comes in here tonight. She didn't want to over-respect the champion, and as such, she's able to get the win by way of submission. A major result here tonight that figures to send a ripple through the rest of this division. There is a new queen in the UFC at 115 pounds. Coming up next, it is a UFC welterweight championship showdown between the Nigerian Nightmare Kamaru Usman and Jorge Gamebred Masvidal.
Ready. You ready to fight?
right, so here we are back in Newark, New Jersey, inside the Prudential Center for another monumental UFC event. And I think the biggest memory for me in this building was Colby Covington, the main event against Robbie Lawler. That was as inspiring an offensive performance that I've seen in some time.
He blew the roof off of the Prudential Center. Whether you wanted to boo him or cheer him, you understood what you were watching as you saw Colby Covington put on the performance of a lifetime.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Just missing on the uppercut there.
Punch over the top.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the gentleman. When you're in a clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head.
And they separate. Oh, nice pop there from the crowd as he finally gets the takedown. He stays committed to the offensive wrestling, and now he has. And now Masvidal's got his head looking for a guillotine choke.
Oh, he's stuck in a guillotine.
He might get a finish here. Oh, what a beautiful counter to the guillotine there. Gets side mount, and now maybe the Von Flue choke will be there. Oven St. Preux has got to like that transition there. Somehow stays in the fight. All right, full guard here, DC. We'll see how soon he tries to pass.
Well, he needs to be passing immediately. In the full guard is where you are in most danger as a top fighter because they have all of their submissions.
Right.
They have the guillotine, they have the armbar, they have the kimuras, they have all their locks when they're in the full guard. So if you pass, you really do limit the danger that you're in from the top position. Look at how we...
How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
So there's that takedown defense on full display yet again. It's held up for him.
He does a fantastic job of squaring up his hips, getting his legs back, and understanding not to allow his opponent to get going on his takedown finishes. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Jorge Masvidal. Takedown defense holds up.
Good stick.
Usman gets in the clinch.
That is a gutty leg kick.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And they separate. Got a single collar tie. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Educated jab there by Jorge Gamebred Masvidal.
But not even just the jab, right? You watch Masvidal throw that jab. His backhand is always perfectly in place. Nothing is wasted. He's not loading up on his strikes. He's just letting it flow. Jorge Masvidal is a very educated boxer, and it shows in his performance tonight. It's a beautiful fast jab with beating.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. All right, single collar tie now. Punch coming, it's blocked. And able to a huge shot finds the target there. And just like that, the fight is over.
He's done.
Yeah, there's another one for the highlight reel, and that's probably as good a knockout as he's had in the UFC. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Crowd absolutely loving it. Flush land to close out his opponent. I'm not even sure the other fighter saw it coming, so a big knockout for him here tonight on the biggest of stages. We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 58 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of
enters a new world order at 170 pounds. Congrats to the new UFC welterweight champion of the world.
I can't say I'm surprised. We've seen this guy on his journey to this championship at